Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. It was a good day for me. Blah blah blah. Let's get into it. What did I wear today? I went with that Only the Brave tattoo from Diesel. Picked it up for $20 at Shoppers Drug Mart. You can see through it, but you really can't hear. But you can if you put it up to the light. Um, these bottles are cheesy. Oh, 1 second. I don't know if I've already done this. You got the fist bottle from Diesel and the skull bottle from Police. You can punch him in the face. Anyway, uh, you usually get knuckle dusters on. Um, yeah, so where this? How did I apply it? Uh, three in my moisturizer, one, two, shirt on, one in each crink of the elbow. Perfect amount. It worked all right. Performance was okay. About 7 hours, which isn't bad. Um, Projection is really good for the first hour. It's almost beast. Like it is an arm and a half, at least, if not a little more out there. And then it kind of comes in, stays at about an arm's length for about another hour. Then it gives you a nice bubble, foot and a half bubble for, a few hours. You get with some off of it, and then it's a nice skin scent for an hour or so. And then the very end, it's a pretty light skin scent. So about 7 to 8 hours, depending on your skin. A little longer on your shirt, of course, your clothes. Um, so what do you get when you spray? I can give you a spray of this. Diesel's always had good sprayers, good atomizers. There's nothing wrong with them. This is a sweet scent right off the top. The notes in it, some of the notes are red apple, orange, pepper, tobacco, benzoin, woody notes, amberwood, um, things like that. It is a sweet scent right off, a very sweet scent, almost a caramelized sugar when you first put it on. It It's like that for 10 or 15 minutes, but then it kind of quickly transitions into more of a sweet fruit, sugar fruit, like the sweet apple, sugary apple, and sweet citruses. Um, and again, the sweetness quite isn't caramelized sugar anymore. It's more of a resin like sweetness. That's going to be the benzoin, giving it that kind of almost vanilla syrup kind of vibe. Very nice, very nice. That lasts for a while. Solid hour and a half. That top is pretty potent, um, and that's when it's projecting the most, of course. And then kind of the mid comes in, and some of the aromatics come out. Um, the clary sage, you're picking up on pepper. I'm picking up on a little bit of lavender, though it's not a heavy lavender scent. Um, but still all the while keeping that fruity resin syrupy like sweetness. Um, and that's for a couple hours and a few hours and a couple hours, and after that the dry down starts coming about, and it's again all the while still keeping that fruitness, that sweet fruitness, but it's starting to dial itself back quite a bit, and you're picking up more on that woody, je ne sais quoi, that amberwood vibe, that soft fuzzy kind of woods, um, with a nice dry aromatic tobacco. It's not a tobacco scent like you would expect from, uh, the Amen, Pure Havana or anything like that. It's not that kind of scent. It falls more in line with the dry tobacco and something like the Dreamer, though it's not as near as herbal as the Dreamer is. But it's a dry aromatic tobacco. And then the last bit is just kind of that kind of soft wood and musk. It's not a bad scent at all, actually. Surprisingly, not surprisingly, Diesel makes good stuff. But they're hit or miss. I mean, it's either really good or really bad usually. Um, Now, people have compared this to Paco Rabanne Pure XS, or not Pure XS, Paco Rabanne Black XS, Black Lexus. I have them. I can see the comparison. Polo Red Extreme, because of that fruity sweetness off the top. I can see the comparison. Um, but this one belongs in the same category as those sweet, aromatic, fresh scents, because behind all of that I just mentioned, there's always a freshness. It's not an aquatic scent, so to speak, but it's got a freshness to it. From start to finish, there's a nice freshness to it. Um, Not summery fresh or, like I said, aquatic fresh, but it is a freshness. And when I say that, you guys think what? You guessed it, Invictus. This does have an Invictus vibe. Well, not a clone, it's in the same family. But that's only in the late dry down. When I start to pick up, about five and a half hours into that 7 hour mark, and I'm starting to think, oh, this kind of smells Invictus-y, the dry down. The majority of it is just its own thing. It's sweet and slightly spicy and slightly aromatic and slightly woody and all these things all going on at the same. It's a very nice scent. So at the end of the day, what is it? It's a sweet, aromatic, fresh, not aquatic scent. Very nice, not bad at all. Compliment factor, I only got one compliment today. My sister popped over for a bit to grab a couple things, and I just put it on about an hour before that. I got out of the shower, and she asked me, she said, oh, I like what you're wearing today, Wayne. She calls me Wayne. I like what you're wearing today, Wayne. Thanks, So it is a compliment. It's that kind of scent, fresh, sweet, aromatic. Of course, it's going to get you compliments. It's almost a blue scent in the regards of how crowd pleasing it is, because it's a very crowd pleasing scent. That first hour might be a little off putting to some people because it is very loud. You think it's going to be this beast there fragrance, then it calms itself down. And it's not a bad performer, don't get me wrong, but it just goes from being like, oh, this is going to be a monster performer to, average, slightly above average. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. So that's it, guys. That was a day with. Yeah. Peace, love, be good to each other, and be good to yourselves.